Very good afternoon, everybody. So the pre-budget rally has started and it is continuing. That's what we were talking last week. Nifty had taken this breakout. This was a breakout of the index that happened on this one here. And if I'm looking at the levels that it had a mirror on, so if I look at golden Fibonacci level, the mirror is at about 10,980. That is this one here. And it is slowly approaching that level. You can see it is moving on the upward side towards that level. A very decisive breakout and a pre-budget rally the market has given. And no doubt it is a very expensive market, but there is a lot of money flowing. The results have come out pretty good, and that is what is taking the market further up. If I look at the earnings here, we have earnings coming here. These are the expected results. If I'm looking at the last week's earning, and I look at the top performance by profits, so these are all the companies which gave good profits. Infosys, Ultratech, Cement, Adani Ports, Mindtree, HT Media, Zealand. There's a lot of them. Of course, there are some that had losses. These are the companies, Bharti, Jubilee, DCV. So here we had losses. And if you can see, you might be interested in these where there was a positive turnaround in the profits. A positive turnaround in the profits. So these were the companies here where you might see that there is some more rally that might come in here. It is the Banknifty which is driving the market up today. There is a rumor in the market that FDI might be approved in both the private and the public sector banks. There's just no confirmation on that, but I think this is what has taken the Bank Nifty up with a strong and the banking stocks up with a strong. And we see this is, it was hovering around this level for a long time. Bank Nifty used to be weaker than the Nifty, but I think it's now catching up. Let's look at the two. If I add Nifty and the Bank Nifty together here, let's see comparatively how do they look like. So if I'm seeing here, we see that Bank Nifty is also catching up. Earlier it was a little laggard, but now Bank Nifty is also catching up really, really fast. In fact, today, the move in Bank Nifty is much bigger than the move in the Nifty. So market is still expensive, so nothing has changed there. If we are looking at, I was looking at the P value of the market and they have gone to 27.25, hugely overbought. And today it will go further up to maybe about 27.5. So we are in an expensive market, but money is flowing in from the mutual funds. People are putting a lot of their money into the stock market. Money from the FDs is flowing into the stock markets, and there is a carnival going on in the markets here. But be careful, so these rallies, when they fizzle out, they can fizzle out really, really fast. So just make sure that you're regularly booking profits. Of course, as long as liquidity will keep on driving it, it will keep on moving up. I am very stock specific. There were actually a few stocks I found undervalued even in this market, and we took entry in them. And they had corrected while the market was moving up. They had corrected down. So take care of the market at this time. The market is expensive, and especially the banks. In case this demerger news is announced. Sorry, not demerger. This FDI approval is there that will push the banks further up. And today has not been a profitable day for me, guys. Today, many of my stop losses were hit. I was trading Oro Pharma, Biocon, ICICI Bank, Infosys, Mindtree, SBI, and Tech Mahindra. And the major loss I took was in ICICI Bank, and I booked 5,700 rupees of loss here. It's important to book losses. We always have this urge to take our loss to the next day. हमको लगता है कि ये लॉस को अगले दिन ले जाते हैं क्योंकि कल ये मेरा लॉस रिकवर हो जाएगा. But this is the trap in which a trader can fall because tomorrow this small loss might become a big loss. So don't allow your small losses to become big losses. And if you have decided that this loss of mine I have to finish today, do not have the urge to take it till tomorrow. A trader will take both profits and losses. So make sure if the market does not go according to you, you do not remove your stop losses, you keep them in place. And then there is this emotional entry that a lot of traders have. If the stop losses hit, they keep on fighting with the same stock for the whole day. Don't do that. That is again a mistake. That's again a mistake because with that, you will just increase your losses here. In derivatives, I was not, very frankly, I was not expecting this rally that came in the last few minutes. I was expecting a profit booking. That was my expectation. Luckily, I had stop losses. And if you see here, this is how the market was going. Let's see. A trader, he sees like this. He sees, okay, fine. After the initial rally, now slowly the market is falling down. And he and he says, well, it is a Friday, and the profit booking is likely to happen. So let me, take my short positions, put my stop loss above the swing high, somewhere here, or to be a little more safe, somewhere here. Let's say he has kept it here on this one, and he is happily waiting for the market to correct in the end and give him profits. That's me. Analysis says the RSI is overbought, the ADX is showing a sell, and this market is very high on PE, and it should correct a little. It should is what the technical analysis is saying, but then it's extremely important you put risk management, because what happens is, see here, boom, this candle. Only your stop loss will save you here. Only your stop loss will save you here. If you do not have a stop loss, I had my stop loss around this level, so they were hit. But then what advantage did I had? I did not suffer this loss. I did not suffer this loss. That's very important. यदि ये stop loss नहीं लगाया होता, तो ये छोटा सा लॉस बहुत बड़े लॉस में अब तक कन्वर्ट हो गया होता. It would have been converted into a very, very big loss. And this is the kind of money that is flowing into the market. And you have to, be careful. And 10,980 is the mirror image, and looks like it is going towards, that side. The only trade I have going on is SBI. And with the money following into the market, I think I would not like to wait on this trade also and book my loss in this. So some of the traders, they were complaining, sir, you never show a loss. So today is the loss day, guys. I'm booking my loss today. And this urge to take it to and here I booked a loss of 3,294 rupees. In this one, I booked a loss of 5,700 rupees. So overall, I have booked a loss of about 8,000, about 9,000 rupees of loss I have booked today. And important to book these losses because what if the market gaps up on Monday, 80 point, 90 point up, this loss will become a 25,000 rupees loss. So taking small losses is part and parcel of this market. It is going to happen. Don't be afraid of them. When you have taken a losses, you have not become a failure. And when you have taken a profit, you do not become perfect. This market consists of sometimes going in your direction and sometimes not going in this direction. And let's see what were the market movers today. We had Adani Port, Bajaj Finance, Yes Bank, ICICI, SBI. They were all market movers which took the market up. And even in this bullish market, we had the cement stocks that were lagging. Infosys was down, Maruti started coming down, Cipla was down, Tata Steel was down. So mix going on. If I check the sectors, in sectors, if I'm looking, let's see how is the rally is. This is Nifty. Auto is a weak sector in this market. Even when the market has been rallying, take care on your auto stocks. Auto stocks are weak. This whole sector appears to be weak. Banks is where we saw the rally is coming. So a lot of money flowing into the banks. Commodities. Commodities is again a sector which is comparatively weaker. So you take care of these on the day it goes down. These are the sectors you can focus on. Consumption is sideways. Energy, another sector which is having a profit booking now for past few days. Financial services have taken it up. FMCG is up. Growth sector is sideways. Infra is another sector which is coming down from the tops. IT was another very bullish sector. So if you look at this sector, a lot of money flowing into IT, good results coming in TCS, good results coming in Infosys. So we are getting a lot of liquidity, and liquidity can drive it. It's expensive, but liquidity driven. So keep on trading the trade. So in this market, what should you do? What should I do in this market? It's much better to flow with the market. Maybe temporarily we can put our fundamentals and technicals aside, let them wait, and flow with the trend. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not work. Last many weeks it was working for me. This week it did not work for me. But I have to gracefully take my loss and wait for Monday, which is another trading day. Okay, guys, that's from my end. Take care. Budget is coming. There's a pre-budget rally happening. I would like to book some profits at this stage, but I will also like to leave some money in the market if it moves further on the upsides. So, thank you very much, and see you again next week.